I used to have dreams about water and drowning, and I can remember, waking up quite scared. One I repeated seemed to come back every other month or so, as far as I can remember. I can remember waking up exhausted and out of breath. It was 1958. I had never been to Ontario before. I had two brothers living in Sudbury, and my parents and my sister and I came up on vacation. I was having a lot of problems with my teeth. I was 19 or 20 at the time, doing all the driving. I said, I have to stop. I have to see a dentist. I'm in pain. I was taking painkillers. Nothing was helping. So we stopped outside of Renfrew, Ontario, at a service station, and I asked the service station attendant where the closest dentist would be, and he said, drive down the street and turn left. So I did, and on the way down the street, I had this feeling that I had been there before. I know where I'm going. And when I got to the street, I knew right where to turn, because as I turned, there was a lake or a reservoir with high grass around it. And as I drove down the street, I knew what the house was going to look like. And I drove in the driveway, and sure enough, the dentist's sign was on the front of the house. And while I was waiting for someone to answer the door, I turned around and looked out on the ice. And this weird feeling came over me, a feeling like had to gasp for my breath. And just then the door opened and I turned around and this elderly lady was looking at me. We looked into each other's eyes, and immediately I had this feeling that I've seen these eyes before there. It was a weird feeling. She said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "I'm sorry, I think I have the wrong house." And I went down and got in the car, and my mom said, "Are you okay? Can't they see you? Because you look awful. You're pale." And I said, "No, they're busy, they can't see me. I just wanted to get out of there." Several years later, I met a woman through business in Montreal, and she had lost her 8-year-old daughter to cancer. And we got talking about reincarnation. She wanted to believe in reincarnation, that her daughter came back and so on. So I remembered my story because I had really put it out of my mind. And she wanted to investigate it further. So at one point when I was in business in Montreal, we drove to Renfrew. We went to a newspaper there. Her idea was to look back to 1938 when I was born. She found an obituary of a 6-year-old boy, son of a dentist, who had drowned in 1938. I was born the same year.